Alright, so let's take a look at the map of this island. That's the obvious path we're looking at, but it's clearly blocked. Oh. Looks like there's a whole dam if it's blocking water. But this path over here, more directly to the south, should loop around to where we're trying to go. See if we can get Roach over here. Interesting that the map tells me to go that way. I think that's the first time the map's just flat out told me to go down a blocked path before. Also, leveled up a while ago. At this point I don't even remember when, but we'll continue along our previous spellcasting path, which is to put another point into Quen, increasing the sign intensity of Quen by even more, and even more stamina regeneration. We need one... At this point we need one more point before we unlock the next tier of Igni, what I want to get, to make it so that it gets a higher chance of applying burn and faster stamina regeneration. We're gonna have to just go ahead and... Yeah. I'll be able to access that 2 levels from now, basically one to unlock it and the other one to actually buy it. And I get another skill slot in 2 levels, so that's a good coincidence.
Slower.
A coincidence that will be broken if I happen to find a place of power along the way. We'll see how that goes. Whoops. Oh god. I missed that turn a bit. Up we go. Come on, Roach. We need to save whose it was? Hjalmar, before this gets bad for him. This may not be the most horse-friendly path, is what I'm noticing here.
Run, Roach.
Here. I'll let him autopilot. That's the mistake I'm making. Let's just hold X. It's a treacherous and narrow enough road that I'm best off just letting him guide me. It's over there. Just a flat spot. Oh yeah, still treacherous. Oh god. Whoa. Roach. I was holding X for autopilot. That means don't walk off the path. That was so close to being really bad. Is that, destroyed? Oops. Accidentally parked my horse on him. Makes it a little harder to interact. What do we have here?
Clan on crate.
That is the clan that we're trying to find. There's a nice contextual clue that we're on the right path here. Come on, Roach. Oh, Roach. I was holding X. That's supposed to be how you follow the path. Alright. We apparently can't fully trust Roach's autopilot feature when we're in places full of massive cliffs and all that. Got a ravine, so I can afford to run now, because we won't be able to fall off a cliff as far as I can tell. Well, looks like we found everything involving this quest except for Hjalmar himself, but we found everything he was after. But weirdly enough, the giant was clearly feeding. He's feeding the creatures, but then he walked up to the hull of the ship where there was a fire. There was a glow coming from inside, and he tossed some meat over the edge. Are Hjalmar's men being kept prisoner here instead of just being killed? Are they inside the ship? Oh. We have some things to investigate, but also a few things to kill. Down with you. Ow. Rude. silly. Alright. The first shot to take it out of the sky wasn't as effective as I was hoping it would be. Or at least it managed to still hurt me.
Giant tracks.
I wonder what could have left those. Maybe the giant we just saw.
Someone dragged a litter through here.
I don't think these floor clues might be that special to us.
To the alcove wherein soon as my strength wanes and my breath shorter grows and my sinews turn stiff and my blood's coursing slows, it's time, high time, I was homeward bound to the modest abode whose corners I roamed.
Well, there's definitely someone here, but I don't think that it's Hjalmar.
I know that song. What are you doing here?
Look, man, another one. And so many times I've told him. What's that you say, Wilfred? Right you are. They never learn. At least this one heard a song before he died.
Who were these men?
My crew? They swore never to leave me. Kept their word. Tall one's Wilmar, Wilfred's to his right, and the lad with the stutter's Wilhelm.
Why do you and your crew stay?
We cannot leave. If we ventured it again, the giant would kill us all, like he did the others.
You're Harald Houndsnout, Jarl of Undvik? Heard you were dead.
We look like stiffs to you, me and me lads.
Well...
Exactly. So they all think me dead, you say? Mayhaps it's for the best.
Why'd the giant spare you?
Me and me crew and the sirens. We're helping him build a longship. I sew the sails and run away at times, and then the sirens fly out and bring me back.
Why does he need a ship? Where's he want to go?
Promise not to tell no one. I trust my men to take the secret to their graves. But you?
Promise, won't tell anyone.
Fine then. The giant's going to sail her out to defeat the gods come Ragnarok. The final battle for the world's end. She'll soon be ready.
Not much game here, but I saw the giant give you food. Where's he get it?
Don't know, don't ask. Food suits me. Suits my crew.
Over there, on the ground. Hand's got bite marks on it.
What? Where? Wilmar, damn it! You're supposed to clean up. Couldn't keep a secret if your life depended on it. We had a choice. Dad or starve to death. And I didn't force anyone. You know, whole crew voted in favor.
I'm looking for Hjalmar on Crate. Word is he came to this isle with a crew, aimed to defeat the giant.
Oh, aye, saw him, as did Wilmar.
Sure it was him?
Wilmar's got eyes like a hawk. They stood where you stand now. Poor shape they were in, neath the red, Folin, Viggy. And just between you and me, that boy's not quite right in the head. Oh, the young on Crate was here too.
They recognize you?
No. Thank the gods.
Remember when this was?
When what was?
When Hjalmar on Crate was here with his men.
Oh, that? No, I don't remember. You might ask Wilhelm, though.
They say where they were headed?
Did they, Wilmar? Oh, aye. Aimed to make camp in the old guard tower. Easy enough to find. Stands in the middle of a valley, guarding absolutely nothing.
Try to come back for you once I've found Hjalmar.
Sound awfully sure you'll find him? Maybe you can kill the giant while you're at it. all on your own. Did the same to a man, aren't they, Wilhelm? All think themselves immortal.
Gotta go. So long.
Hey, if you really aim to return, mind bring me some solid twine. You're like to find it in the village. And nails. We're short on nails. Can you remember that? Nails and twine.
I'll remember.
I might already have nails and twine.
Look there, crew! Whitehair's returned! What brings you to us?
I should go.
Fare you well.
Alright, I apparently don't have the nails and twine, or at least not the specific type he wants. If that's even what the problem is. Oh, now things light up. What's over here? Don't mind me, I'm just gonna take all of your belongings real quick. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. Alright, not much to have then. These also ashes? I guess anything useful he would have either used or eaten at this point, right? Yep. Alright, so find the camp or explore the ruins of Urscar and search for signs of Hjalmar's presence using the Witcher senses. Do I have a reason to search the ruins? Don't I already know where his camp is? Maybe they didn't expect. Maybe that's for if I don't find Hjalmar right away. I don't know, we have two places to check at this point. I'm inclined to check the camp. Seems like the smart thing to do. We've been flat out told where he's probably going to be. Hello, friend. They don't really seem to be capable of moving around. Mainly because they don't seem to have legs, which would come in handy. So, once you knock them out of the sky, you can just kind of finish them off and it's no big deal. This might be one of the easiest places to fight through in the game so far. Until the giant shows up, perhaps, and becomes a problem in his own right. So, is that the guard tower? It's the only structure I can
Hjalmar's
find.
encampment. They were attacked.
Well, that's a bad sign.
Many wounds. Must have fought for a long time. Broken back. As if he fell from a height.
Yeah, that's what those things do.
Several men. Dragged a boat north.
So they got attacked by the same creatures. I can apparently inspect the sword, or not?
2 people came through here. Separately. These tracks are older. Somebody left the camp before the attack.
That's some specificity to your observations there. I'm gonna guess that probably Hjalmar left, so if we can follow a lot of trails here. Let's see the 2 men that left the camp in this direction. I'm guessing the idea is that we just keep getting more and more leads that could potentially lead to Hjalmar. And maybe they all lead to something, or maybe they're all dead ends except for one of them, and that one leads us to them, and then the quest wraps itself up. But if someone left before it was attacked, that could be a good lead, one way or another. What do we have up here? Anyone? Oh, they hopped down. Those are bodies, aren't they? They sure are.
Landed smack in a necker's lair and cut the beast down. Hardy folk, these Skelligers.
Oh, at least they're neckers. That's a good sign.
Landed smack in a necker's lair and cut the beast down. Hardy folk, these Skelligers.
I mean, it'd certainly be worse if it was a human body. Then we'd be only pursuing one body at that point. The game seems to think someone's over here. Oh, there's an arrow.
Didn't come back for his arrows.
That would imply that they were under attack. Let's look for sound. There's sound over there, a whole bunch of it. But it's a fair distance away still. Not an immediate concern yet. Oh, there's bodies. Is that both of them?
Neckers slowed the pursuer.
Nope, more neckers. Okay. So what was chasing them? And did they get away? Oh, there's the village. Hey, someone wanted me to come here, and now we got a waypoint so I can teleport to this island all the way out here. Ashes, ashes, lots of that around here. So that guy wanted me to find nails and twine. Might as well check inside a room. Couldn't burn it down. Let's see. Says it's locked. Nope. Force push isn't saving me here. More ashes. More ashes. This guy seems to not have the best leads. Ashes. Ashes. Not a whole lot of civilization left here. It's all been destroyed. That door looks awful destructible to me. Let's try that again. No. Really? Oh, come on, you could sneak through there. You could just crouch down. Just take your swords off. Don't leave them behind. Just, you know, don't have them on your shoulder making you too big. Well, no immediate sign of the supplies he was asking for. Oh, more buildings. Could be hope yet. Oh, there's evidence.
Got hit good.
This may have not have ended so well for them. Not even a reaction to that one, Geralt?
Lost a lot of blood. Couldn't have gone much further.
Twine? Nope. How are these doors all locked? How do I not have the ability to open them? What's stopping me? Alrighty. Where are we going? This person wasn't taking the most straight path.
Lost a lot of blood. Couldn't have gone much further.
Oh, that inspection point was not on the path. Awkward. Or maybe the blood was just underground, as is often possible. Oh, he's pretty dead. The Hornwall Horn. You got a new quest item. Prepare it for use by placing it in the appropriate slot of the inventory panel and selecting it from the quick access menu. Oopsie. Mistakes were made. Oh, I need to equip it first. For some reason I thought it was going to just auto-equip. Is it inventory? I'm gonna have to actually go sell some stuff soon. How's the saddle compare? Oops. Oh, 55. That's 5 more. Where's this horn? Repair stuff, runes. Might be in the wrong screen for this. Can I use this higher? Yeah, finally leveled up enough to use the new crossbow. Overall better damage. Is the horn over in usable items? I don't recognize it there. Quest items. There we go. Put that in the alternate slot. Oops. Can I use it here? Anyone here? You hear me?
Archer finally caught up to him. Now where'd that archer go?
Oh yeah, this archer might be a problem. Let me loudly announce my presence.
Trolls. Dragged him into the cave. Wonder if he's still alive.
I don't know, you tell me. How often do trolls keep their victims alive? They must be kind of limber trolls if they have to climb up that every time. Alright, well we found something at least.
Archer was wounded too.
So it was an archer chasing someone, as opposed to 2 people leaving together. What are you guys doing? You guys are we gonna fight our first trolls? Hey friend. I'm guessing we're not about to get along, are we? That's not a combat roll. Oh, you're an ice troll, you say? This'll end well for you then. Hit. Oh, unsuccessful dodge. Let's see if this works a little better though. On the ice troll. Oh, hey, he's not even burning. Hit. Oh. Apparently dodging isn't working out for me either. Oh yeah. The melee damage is definitely behind the magic damage here. Ow, shit. I'm either dodging early or late every time. Oh, no fire damage at all that time. Way to go, me. You're nailing it. Come on. Get a little bit of burning action in there. There we go. Things have gone worse for us in the past. There we go. God damn, that's feeling a little undodgeable. Alright. Not ideal. Well, we're clear for the moment. Let's get our supplies back. By camping very briefly. Got a new bestiary. Those aren't trolls. Those aren't trolls. Those aren't trolls. Sirens. Those are worth looking into. Out at sea, if you hear a beautiful woman singing, turn the ship around at once. You understand? Even if it means sailing straight back into a storm. Eric of Hindjarsfjall, advice given to his son before his first solo voyage. Like skilled hunters setting out wooden ducks to lure in drakes, sirens and lamias lure men near, using their own bodies as decoys. They can transform to resemble beautiful human maidens, though with tails covered in silver scales instead of legs. Once a naive sailor gets within arm's reach of these beautiful creatures, their fair faces suddenly turn to fang-filled fish-like maws, and lovely tails promising unknown delights become sharp, death-dealing talons. Roughly what you would expect from them. There's our... oh, ice giant and ice trolls. Those are both the things we're dealing with here. Ice trolls. Our winter's cold and deep. Frostbite eats at your feet. Snow falls down and hides the ground, and ice trolls wake from sleep. Folk song heard in northern Kedwin. Climbing to the top of snow-covered peaks is never a safe endeavor. One can slip and fall into a ravine, be buried in an avalanche, or stumble across ice trolls. Unlike the rock trolls found at lower altitudes, these permafrost-dwelling monsters treat every man they encounter as a possible ingredient for their tasty meal. Not as friendly, then. Vulnerable to oil and Quen. Okay, so the usual thing. I'm a big bulky guy that hits you very occasionally, so I'm vulnerable to you just putting a shield on. Ice giant. Fled one time in my life from an ice giant. You know what? I'm not a bit ashamed. Rashman Kavajke, Clan Tordorok, Oarsman. This powerful primeval monster is quite possibly the last of its race. The ice giant resembles a man in many respects, but is blue as frost and taller than a tree. Though it seems capable of reason, all attempts to communicate with it to date have ended the same way, in a quick and painful death. Oh, he looks nasty. Vulnerable to agroid oil and Quen. Same pattern there. Let's see. Might as well look into our oils then. Oh, you can pin stuff. Like that. So now Albedo will show up in a shaft. It'll show up in a shop to tell me that I need those ingredients in the future if I want to pin it, which I don't want to do right now. But let's go look into oils for agroid oil. Ooh, enhanced spectre oil. We have all the materials for it for 25% bonus damage versus specters. Make sure we don't need it for... oh, we don't have any. I don't see agroid oil anywhere. Alright, we'll make the spectre oil just to have it. We don't seem to have the oil for where we are. Ooh, enhanced thunderbolt. Increased attack power, extended duration. Seems like a smart task for me. Let's see. Anything else to pay attention to? Pop's mold antidote. We've met that before. Wow, you already have this item. It's true for like this entire menu. We don't have this filter yet because we need... oh, we need the basic version still, which I don't have the recipe for. That's the only recipe we haven't crafted yet out of the potion so far. Alright. So I don't really have the applicable oil to put on my character right now. That's fine. We did okay. I'm sure we'll find a way. I should have really used Quen against that guy to restore some of the damage he was doing to me. That was my mistake. Kind of blanked for a moment. It's telling me to check over here. This rock? Probably not. Probably just random stuff that's glowing. Or knowing this game, it might just be continually telling me to go the way I'm not going. Nope, wants me to go this way. Hey, Frost Giant. I'm sure you're friendly. Let's get along great. Yeah. Just do that nice little bit of damage. I'll probably want to put Quen on just because of that damn throwing attack he does. Hit. At sufficient range, it seems more dodgeable, apparently. You're on fire now. How's that working for you? How about more fire? You like that? Is that what helps you get up in the morning? All that stunning happening there. There we go. It's going A-okay for me. Hit. Okay, so when you're far enough away, it's definitely more dodgeable. That projectile attack. Alright, we have a pattern here. Evade his attacks until the fire comes back up. Repeat. Oh, that was close to being bad. Especially since Quen wore off. Oh. Hit. You tried. You tried. Let's try knocking him over just to see if it works. Not really. Not at all. Ow. Rude. Get some distance real quick. Get my Quen back up. He's going for the throw. Oh, he broke it. No. Ow. Okay, that's not good for me. Let's try to recover a little bit here. Yeah. Give me them HPs. Like a Lovecraft. Alright. Back to Igni. Hook! That was close. Very close. If you could just, like, stop living, that'd be sweet. There we go. Things have gone poorly before, but not today. This is... I'm definitely getting the Kolot feels from this now. It's getting cold. Frame rate's way better, though. Inside references for anyone who actually watched Kolot, apparently. Oh no! There we go, find the man the trolls captured. Oh no! I came up here because I accidentally switched objectives, apparently, while I was in the middle of, fighting or something. Wow, these boats got really high up. Alright, we'll backtrack a bit. Apparently, I switched it to go find those ruins at some point, which is an objective from way earlier. So that might explain why at some point the objective seemed to suddenly point me in a different direction altogether. So what are we going to come up on? So I'm sure there's going to be another troll for me to fight.
Something cooking over there.
Uh-oh. Well, that's a bad sign for a number of reasons, really. Oh, maybe it's a dead horse. Be optimistic about it, maybe. Is it down there? Or in here? Oh, it's up there. I didn't see the opening at first. I just saw the bloodstain. I thought it was in the middle of a wall. Oh. This is going to end poorly for our archer friend, isn't it? How many trolls am I going to... Oh, that's a lot of trolls.
Cooking something?
Huh? Cookie?
Hey, you there! Help me! Water's getting hot!
Shut it.
I need that man.
No. We went home and from mirrors. I figure Riddle.
Play me for the man, then. If I win, I take him with me. If I lose, I'll jump in the pot, too.
Good! Good!
I'm Riddle! No!
No bubble! First Riddle. Lots eat, lots drink. Big E be. Steps big key. Big key bash.
A troll, of course.
Good, troll. Now you ask.
I'm light as a feather, but even a troll can't hold me for long.
Piss. Riddle hard, human cheat.
I won fair and square.
Stupid riddle. Feather. Troll not hold. Not piss.
Can you walk?
I'll manage.
Let's get out of here. You all right?
Never go in a sauna again, long as I live. Other than that, I think I'm fine. You saved my life. How can I thank you?
I'm looking for Hjalmar.
Hjalmar? Curious where he is myself. Him and the whole crew. Something must have happened. Otherwise he'd have come looking for me after I went missing that night. I know he would have. Wait now. Why are you looking for Hjalmar?
The expedition. Tell me about it.
Started like the best ballads. With a hearty storm. Sail whipped about like a rag. Finally caught sight of shore. But then sirens attacked, as if they'd just been biding their time. But we'd have come through somehow, I know it. If not for the bloody helmsman.
Helmsman made a mistake?
I'd say his ma made the mistake. Birthed him arseways or something. Dim that one. Heard tales and was so afeard of sirens he stuffed wax in his ears. Failed to hear our warning calls. Steered us right into the rocks. Lost a few men. Had to drag the wounded on litters. And the sirens pestered us the whole while. Hjalmar kept blowing his horn. But we'd come too close to the hillside and he'd brought an avalanche down on us.
Not your lucky day, it seems. What happened next?
We found that daft bugger in the ship, then pitched camp near the guard tower. Things seemed to calm.
Croc sent me here to find Hjalmar. New king will soon be chosen on Ard Skellig. Everybody's waiting for the young Ancrate's return.
So it's started already? Hjalmar, ruler of all Skellige.
Doubt he's cut out for it.
Hjalmar's irresponsible, stubborn, and heeds no counsel. But he's a born leader. Been mates since we were lads. With him and Ceres.
Ceres has put forth her claim to the throne as well.
Ceres? But she's... Well, she's...
Like father, like daughter.
What about Crack? He support her? He let her set off on some daft quest.
Wasn't thrilled, especially since Ceres set out without telling him.
Nor did she tell me. Where'd she go? Who'd she take with her?
Speaker Og, and no one.
She went alone? Damn the dogs! If Hjalmar'd only... Has she come back, do you know?
Hadn't returned when I left Ard Skellig. How'd you get separated from the others?
Had to watch for the night. Saw Egnar of Pharaoh steal Hjalmar's Hornwall horn, one he uses to drive away sirens. Bugger snuck out of camp. I followed him. No idea what got into that ginger head of his. Told Hjalmar not to take him with us 1,000 times at least.
And? You catch up to him?
Aye. In these caves. Bastard screeched so loud he drew the trolls. Thought the buggers would eat me right then. Dropped me in a marinade instead. Decided I was ready to cook today. Would have been the end of me if not for you.
Any idea where Hjalmar thought he might find the giant?
We'd learned where it has its lair, in the caves above the village. Hjalmar decided the best way there would be to cross the lake. Viggy the loon insisted he knew a better way, through the mines. but none of us fancied strolling into a monster pit.
Think I know enough. So long.
Wait! I'll go with you. Luckily the trolls didn't use my bow for kindling.
Good. Let's go.
Sir, you're kind of crowding my style. If you could just undo that little ponytail, and we'll get along nicely. Alright, I got myself a co-op partner, apparently. And he's got a health bar, so he can actually die. And knowing this game, we probably won't fail if he dies, which means that we will probably end up, we'll check out the, I think we'll check out the boat trail next. That was the other lead we had at the guard tower back there. But I bet it affects the story if he dies, just like that situation where I was trying to save a couple of mages from the witch hunters, and kinda didn't save one of them, and the other one wasn't so psyched about it, and we had to move on. Anyway, we have a path to follow, and hey, we have a full episode on here our hands, so I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, like always. I'll close some distance between episodes.